Good afternoon, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we're talking about new support levels. Have we found the new support level here for the crypto, for the bits, and for the altcoins out there? We'll also be talking about Bitcoin Cash. Seems like there was a little bug out there with the Bitcoin Cash hard fork, but the price continues to boom. Also, some positive statements by SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. She says it's time for the SEC to do something. We'll be talking about that. Captain Ron's here. Derek Smith is here, and the rest of the boomers. Guys, touch the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned into the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Have we found the new support level is what I want to know. It certainly seems that way. I want to look at the charts with you guys and get your feedback as well. We'll be talking about Bitcoin Cash. And we also talk about Litecoin, actually. Litecoin looking good. It seems like Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin are going at it. It's like which one's the truer peer-to-peer electronic currency. It's not whether it's, which one is truer. I say, they're competing for the same market. Peer-to-peer electronic cash. So fast transactions that are quick. Right now, Litecoin is looking cheaper, but Bitcoin Cash has that name brand. Shout out to Oscar Olivares. He says, what up, champ? What up to you? Shout out to Oscar, Captain Ron, Derek Smith, and the rest of the boomers tuning into this live broadcast. Let's check out today's math before we go ahead and talk about BCH, SEC, and these support levels. CoinMarketCap currently at $254 billion worldwide. We got Bitcoin dominance at 55.8. Now, you see the Bitcoin dominance has gone down, which is a sign that altcoin season may be bubbling. I said this on last Friday's broadcast. Is it time to focus on altcoins? And I certainly think it is. Right now, Champagne's digging within the altcoins and trying to find the next opportunity here to create passive income. We have found opportunities in the form of Steam and EOS and some others. And I'm trying to look for the next one. I feel like we're maybe on the precipice of finding another kapumper out there. Audio is gone. Okay, I'm back. Was buffering. Okay, yeah, the audio should be good. I got the audio okay here on my end. EOS related says the best performing altcoin is PEOS. Yeah, I got the airdrop there or the air grab. I definitely claimed the PEOS. So, we talked about that in the past. EOS is looking sexy. I like EOS, and I got a little baggy on it, and we've been talking about it. So, let's see where it all goes. Bitcoin at 8,000. It certainly seems like this is the new support level for Bitcoin. I want to check out the charts and see whether things will go up or down. But, seems like finally some stabilization after this little baby bull run that we just witnessed. You got Ether looking strong today at 274. It looks like finally Vitalik got the package of whey protein that we sent to him because, he's definitely looking frail. Now you see McAfee cracking on Vitalik. I wonder if McAfee listens to the podcast because McAfee said that Vitalik's looking underfed. He's looking like The Walking Dead, if you ask me. So does somebody send him more whey protein, testosterone cypionate, creatine, whatever it takes? I want to see Ether go back to a 3, 4, 500. Ripple's trash bags. We don't even need to talk about it. It shouldn't even be on this list. Bitcoin Cash at 413. There was a scheduled hard fork for Bitcoin Cash. And there was a bug out there, and some are saying it was an attack. Others saying it was just a vulnerability that was exposed during the hard fork. We'll see. I'll talk about that in just a moment. We got EOS at 670 looking strong. Ethereum on steroids is what I like to call it. Ether better get on its P's and Q's, which it is. But EOS, could knock it out the box. Right now, EOS is looking sexy to me. I've been using the EOS Rex, the Shintai, getting passive income there. A little trickle here, a little trickle there, a little drip and a drop. You got Binance looking strong as well at $26. It's down, though, compared to yesterday. Binance, I believe they opened up their withdrawals, if I'm not mistaken. After the hack, they kind of stopped all the withdrawals. There is a conspiracy theory going around there that CZ from Binance, he took advantage of this and only allowed altcoin withdrawals as opposed to Bitcoin causing the altcoins to pump. Let's see. I've seen some memes going around out there, which are interesting. I like Binance, although it's a little bit centralized. It's worth having in the baggie. Stellar at 14 cents, looking good at 20%. Stellar's partnership with IBM. And now I believe there's another entity that they're partnering with. Let me know about that, guys. I'm not too fond of Stellar. I'm not attracted to it. Gave it a pass in the past, but being that it's related to Ripple, it's, you know, I look at it kind of weary. You know, I gotta, you know, I'm not sure about it. You got Cardano there at 9 cents looking good. Cardano's got a few more weeks to upgrade to the Shelly and make it work, because if not, I'm gonna have to send out some sniper teams out there. I want to see Cardano win. You got Tron at 3 cents, Monero, like the last true crypto on the block. Here, Monero at $91. You got Dash at 154, IOTA at 43 cents, and then Satoshi Vision at $67. I shared with you guys that conspiracy regarding Craig Wright and Salachi. Apparently, there was some redacted, some documents that completely weren't completely redacted from the court out there, and they're naming Craig Wright as an informant there, and saying that possibly Salachi could be the true Satoshi. Check out Monday's stream if you guys want to check that out. Monday's stream, definitely an interesting conspiracy theory. I haven't heard that many people talking about it here on YouTube, which is kind of surprising if you ask me. Shout out to Double X, EOS related, Derek Smith, Captain Ron, Oscar Olivares, and the rest of the boomers. Let's check out the charts here on TradingView. Check out Bitcoin and see if we can identify what's happening out here. Let me go ahead and pull out for the past month. See, the past month we've had a pump like no other. Let's go ahead to look at the 3 month chart. So this thing is skyrocketing here. This was our past support line that we drew back in seems like before March, maybe even in February. So this thing has blew past those supports and blew, you know, the resistance as well. So where would the support be? It seems like, you know, it's found some source support here. I don't know. I would say I don't know. It doesn't seem like a clear support level to me. We may still be in the midst of a run and trying to find our resistance and support levels. I mean, it's obviously we have some resistance there at 83. Okay, it seems like we have some resistance at 83, but where's the support at? Being that we're at 8,000 for the past couple of days, I'm questioning if this is a new support level, but I'm seeing some possible something over here at 7,000. Let me go ahead and go to the 5-day. Here's the 5-day, and you can see, you know, it seems like the past 5 days, the average has been about 8,000. You could see, well, not the past 5 days. I would say since May 13. So the past 3 days, it seems like 8,000 has been about the average. You know, it's gone as low as 76, as high as like 83, 85. You know, about 8,000. You know, I would give it to at least the end of the week and see, you know, whether this 5-day chart can stabilize. Stellar is the real economist beast coin, says Jigger Romes. Maybe, you know, it is related to Ripple. And maybe, they're both working in tandem. You never know. EOS related says, thanks. He's talking about PEOS, and it's the private EOS coin that's being compared to Monero. And I told you guys about that, to claim your PEOS in the past. And I know I certainly did. So hopefully you guys were following the champ out there. So I would say it's too early to call a support level, but we do have a 3-day support level, a 3-day average, I would say about 8,000. I'd be more convinced if this, stretches out to at least a 5-day. But anything can still happen out there, boomers. I was really impressed with Bitcoin Cash's performance, although they were scheduled for a hard fork, and the price resumes the climb after the upgrade attack is foiled. There was an attack out there on Bitcoin Cash. So it says the Bitcoin Cash came under attack today due to an old bug in block template creation. Attack led to empty blocks for a short while until patch otherwise had little effect. Someone spent months sitting on this bug and chose to exploit it during a scheduled upgrade. It's pretty juvenile, but also a great reminder that this is a space with Byzantine actors, and we must pay close attention to software correctors, said this gentleman out of Cornell. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if it was directly an attack and people were sitting on it. But anyway, there was definitely a bug, and it doesn't seem to have impacted the price of Bitcoin Cash. Now, what's going on with that? It keeps soaring. I want to know what you guys think here about BCH. Do you think that, the price of BCH is going up simply because the name brand, or is there something else here that I'm missing? Is there something else here that I'm missing with BCH? Now, I think BCH is here to stay, but is this little pump here this past few days with BCH due to the fact that it has that Bitcoin Cash name? Okay, it's on most of those major exchanges, and it's cheaper. So if you're a newbie getting into the game, let's say if you just opened up a Coinbase account, You see Bitcoin, it's $8,000, and then you see Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum and Litecoin, and you say, well, maybe I'll get some Bitcoin Cash because it's only $400. Maybe it goes into the thousands. So maybe, that's the train of thought from the newbies, I would suppose, because certainly this hard fork having a bug in it did not impact the price at all. Okay. Me personally, boomers, you know how I feel. I'm more of a Litecoin maniac. Let there be light on the crypto valley. Litecoin at $100. I still see Litecoin, if it implements Mimblewimble, and, just like I have the clock ticking on Cardano, I got the clock ticking here on Litecoin as well. If they better make a decision whether they're going to use Mimblewimble or go fungible or go private, because I'm definitely bullish when it comes to that. It's one of the reasons I'm holding the bag. Okay, it's looking sexy to me. And then you got EOS at 670. EOS is looking strong. We just said that. And shout out to the PEOS holders as well. Revolutionist is here. He says the bot is in the house. Shout out to Rev, our Cardano maniac. Sergio Castro, original copy. Mark D, he says, hey, champ, looks like BCH might be coming for BTC's ass. Will this be the year of the flippening? Almost did it for a hot minute in 2017. I doubt it, Mark D. I doubt it. It's still got a long ways to go. I doubt it. I think it's here to stay, and it's looking strong. But, Bitcoin's Bitcoin. There's no flipping going to occur. No Bitcoin Satoshi vision is not going to come back. And neither is Bitcoin Gold. I mean, they'll be around, I would say, but Bitcoin's Bitcoin. It's here to stay. It's weathered all the storms. I don't think, they were saying that about Ethereum at one point, that Ether was going to flip Bitcoin. And it's not going to happen, guys. This is just a bunch of hype. And that's not to say that the coin's not going to increase in value. I'll tell you that much. It may even move faster than Bitcoin for the short run, like it has this week. But am I convinced of, Bitcoin Cash flipping Bitcoin? Absolutely not. Revs here, Sergio Shio copies here, Mark D, EOS related, Jigger Rome's Double X, and the rest of the pumpers out there. Indeed. Let's talk about what the SEC commissioner says. Hester Pierce says it's the time for approval is now. So, the normies have been waiting for this electronic transfer funds, the ETF, so that they will approve basically stock trading on Bitcoin. Everybody's been patiently waiting for this. And it seems like, this, I believe she's a female, right? Hester Pierce. She said the time is now. She was quoted as saying, I thought the time was right a year ago, even longer than that. My first chance to comment on it was a year ago. Certainly the time is right, but there are still questions floating around the SEC that need to be answered as much as possible by you all. Okay, so, those people that want a pat on the back by Big Daddy and the approval by the SEC and, these major outfits. But I'm more along, agreeing with what Congressman Ron Paul was saying. Get rid of the SEC. We don't need them. Throw them out the box. They don't need to be in crypto. And that's basically what Ron Paul said. Let the market regulate itself. Shout out to Mike Bueno. CryptoZilla said IBM did some pump chat about Stellar and Consensus too. There you go. That may be a reason why Stellar is moving. Hester Pierce goes on to say, when she's talking about the SEC, she says the problem is that the securities laws do not cease to operate as a new industry develops. Consequently, individuals and companies in the industry must comply with our securities law or risk becoming subject to an enforcement action. It's therefore our duty as a regulator to provide the public with clear guidance as to how people can comply with our law. We have yet to fulfill this duty. And that's why they shouldn't even be involved. Throw them out the box. They're just getting in the way. The commissioners went on to explain it's not the SEC overzealous action that has stifled the crypto industry, but its unwillingness to take meaningful action at all. And that's true. They haven't even been clear as to what the regulations are. It's, sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. And because of that, I think they should just be sniped out the box completely, and they shouldn't have any authority over crypto, in my personal opinion. But it doesn't seem to be the case. She goes on to say, our country has always been a country where innovation can really thrive. I worry that a lot of the activities are now happening offshore. I want the U.S. to be the market for innovation. And I agree with that. And that's why the SEC needs to stop it and get out the way and let this be the market for innovations, because, Binance moved over to Malta, and you have other countries that are crypto friendly, and we're losing business because of that. So, if you want to make America great again, you want to snipe out the SEC, if you ask me. Shout out to AKPOS. VeChain and Bitcoin Cash will kaboom. Watch out, Champagne. We've been talking about Bitcoin Cash. It is already kabooming. VeChain I haven't focused on, so I haven't checked the charts. CryptoZilla says the SEC's biggest job seems to keep the rich in charge. You guys know the deal. And that's what crypto's here to do, is to give an alternative to the legacy financial system that's ran by these regulators, by these banksters, by these fraudsters, that all they seem to do is keep the rich in charge. You're right, CryptoZilla. And we have a new tool, a new way, a new movement here in the form of cryptocurrency. And let it be decentralized and let the market regulate itself. We don't need these clowns here in the box, if you ask me. I agree with Ron Paul. DP Socks, you're gonna get banned if you keep spamming the population of the chat box. I'm gonna throw your ass and waste you. You'll never be able to. Oh, you're out of here. This guy's out of here. You're so out of here. Goodbye, and you're out of here. That's what it is. Let me just go ahead and ban your ass because you're spamming out here, DP. It's not the way to move out here. It's too bad for you. Let me go ahead and click on you and get you out of the box. You've been wasted. You're banned for life out here, guy. DP, it's not your day with the spam out here. DP has just been banned for spamming the box. See you later, DP. You have been wasted. Get out of here. Don't step into the box with the spam, guys. You'll get wasted real quick, GTA style. You know, as the market starts to rise, we'll have these funny bunny guys, these bots, these losers coming into the box trying to spam the population. We don't need them. We'll snipe them out the box, these funny bunnies. Jiggerome says I sniped this punk ass. Yeah, get him out of here. I can't stand these. Yeah, back to knee work for DP. I mean, why would you spam so many times like that? You know, I don't care. You know, we've talked about Electronium in the past, but you know, I'm not focused on that right now. Drop some positive comments here and, you know, add some value before you try to, you know, shill your coin. Get out of here. AKPOS Champagne, my brother, when are we going to go for a coffee break? I want to know when I'm going to go on a coffee break for myself. We got this house is basically a nursery. We got nothing but little babies here crying and screaming all the time. I need a break, POS. Double X with the funny bunnies. CryptoZilla says a live fire funny bunny slaying. That's right. That's right. And we're going to see more. You know, we're going to have to waste these fools right out the box. We're going to see more of these little clowns popping up here. You know, during the bear market, you know, when the bear market started, we had a couple trolls saying, you know, it was over for Bitcoin. But once it stabilized there around 335, it seems like we had nothing but decorated soldiers in the box. And now, as the price continues to roll up and move up, now you got shillers out there. We're going to have to waste out the box. I don't want anybody spamming the population of the chat box here. So you guys know the deal. Hester Pierce said it's time to approve the ETF. And I'll tell you this. I don't care about ETFs, the NASDAQ, about BACT, or any of these legacy suits. But I do recognize that if they do approve an ETF for Bitcoin, it may bring more capital into the market. So, you know, it may be a good thing for the price. I regret not buying Binance when Derek was talking about, says Rev. And, you know, definitely I listened. I'll tell you that much, Rev. I listened. We got to listen to each other here in the box. I listened to the Binance. I listened to Cardano. And I've listened to others as well, you know. But those are the two that, you know, I think the population of the chat box reminded me of. Sergeant of the Marines says Electronium's pumping, but let's see what maintain. Yeah, we got some shiller there, and you know, Electronium we talked about in the past, but the last time I looked at it, it seems like it was at ICO prices or pre-ICO prices. There was no ETF or backed when we got to 20K, says AKPOS. Exactly. That's why we don't need the suits. We did it on our own, boomers. That's why I'm a little weary with backed offering futures and a possible ETF, you know. It may bring more capital, but, you know, Are they trying to tame Bitcoin, as some have said? Did you hear Max Kaiser's latest interview on Kitcoin? Yeah, I didn't see it, but I saw the headlines. Max Kaiser's calling for $100,000 Bitcoin. You know, he's been bullish on the bits for a while. He was asked if he's investing in any altcoins and said no, and went on to say how Bitcoin is a monster and will gobble up all of the alts. Okay, there you go. So that's why I've been saying half the bag should be in the bits. The revolution is Binance is a big regret of mine. Dumped 20,000 at 6. There says Mark D. Yeah, Binance. You know, Binance has been like the top. Binance has outperformed Bitcoin this year and last year, I believe, as well, if I'm not mistaken. Max said that Bitcoin will be incorporating a lot of features that alts have. That's interesting. I'm reminded of this fork that they're doing of the Brave browser, where you could tip and earn Bitcoin directly within the browser. So, you know, that's what I'm reminded of when you drop that comment. Let's see if that is actually coming into fruition. Yeah, Mark D, he sure you would have made a profit, says Rev, though selling over 20 would have been better. Yeah, Binance is looking strong. And listen, you know, I understand why so many people have been bullish on Binance, but I wouldn't throw the whole bag on it. I'll tell you that much. You know, get a portion of the baggie. I wouldn't throw over 50% on it. Look what happened with that hack, and you know, being the fact that they handled themselves well, I think that has, you know, increased the confidence in Binance. But at any moment, you know, it can crash and burn. It could be Mt. Gox Part 3. Personally, never regret any coin that I didn't feel. Even if you get one that booms, you probably won't hold it to the top. You're right, CryptoZilla. And, you know, CryptoZilla has always said that. You know, you should get into coins that you actually believe in, that you actually use, that, you know, that you have some sort of, I want to use the word attachment, but that's probably the wrong word because you shouldn't be trading emotionally. But you should think with logos, with reason, and, you know, definitely get the coins that you believe are reasonable. Marine says Digibyte. Yeah, someone talked about Digibyte there in the population of the chat box. And I like Digibyte, but I'm not a holder and I haven't been really following it. Let's check out our crypto community portfolio and see how that's looking. We've been checking it out daily. We're almost doubled. We're more than doubled up on that. We started with 10K not too long ago. And we're at 22K right now, boomers. Look at that, 22,326. Looking good. Looking good. So if you've just been following the champ here in this virtual portfolio, you might have doubled up or more. We got Bitcoin, Litecoin, Binance, Cardano, Monero, Ontology, Theta, Wax, 0x, and Decentraland. I like all these coins. Theta went back up 45% in the past week, looking good. Cardano up 50% in the past week. It's not bad. It's not bad. 0x is the only one right now that I'm not entirely convinced here. Although, you know, it's one of the first to be implemented in the Coinbase Earn program, and I see it as a protocol to exchange tokens or whatnot. You know, it's an ERC20, so I'm not sure. Hi, Champ. I think better. What do you think about KMD? That's Komodo. I don't know much about it, Sorian. I don't know much about Komodo. I'll be honest with you. Good afternoon, Champ. Did you mention Cryptopia got shut down? No, I read something about that. I think they're being liquidated. You know, it's been a while since I've used Cryptopia. I even took down the Cryptopia links because someone called me out and I hadn't been using it. They were like, "Oh, why you still have a link to Cryptopia?" And you're right. I mean, I shouldn't. You know, if it's a doomer, I don't want anything to do with it. So yeah, I haven't used Cryptopia in I don't know how long. It's not the normal emotion. It's the deep gut feeling that keeps you holding or not. And you're right. And, you know, those correlate to reason. If it's reasonable, then it should, you know, then you should have a good feeling with it. Typo says long-term coins that I like. Look at the portfolio that we've been building here. We've been we built this portfolio about, 3-4 months ago? How long has it been? Maybe Queens can let us know, or somebody else there in the box. I'm going to say about 4 months. Definitely, we didn't start this in January. Maybe we started this in February. So maybe like 2-3 months. I'm not sure. But, you know, coins that I like, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Binance, Cardano, Monero. And then after that, you know, Ontology seems okay. Theta, I like the video platform. Wax is a gaming token exchange. 0x, Decentraland, and Mana. And you could see the percentage on the pie chart of what we're holding here. And again, this is a virtual portfolio. This is not real, but we're treating it as such. So half the bag, 42%. So I would probably like to have a